Part 4. So, got through the Metallica stuff. Now we're gonna get into Peter Gabriel with So. This cassette sounds amazing. There's a really wet, kind of kind of luscious, airy sound to a lot of the percussion on this cassette in particular. Uh, Interior's pretty standard. Folds out, nothing too special. I like this album more than I did when I first talked about it, but, it's so. It's good. Listen to it if you haven't. Next thing, Passion by Peter Gabriel. This is his soundtrack for Passion of the Christ by Martin Scorsese, which I haven't seen. Haven't seen the movie of, but this soundtrack is still really cool. And this is massive. Like, yeah, you've got this, dropped it. Got this still. This is nice. And this is the listing of like all the tracks that are on here sprawled across these two sides along with the credits as to who did what. It's really, really neat. This image is weird though. This looks like something you'd get on a random generation website. I have no idea what that is. Yeah, but this is like pretty much just all of the music that comes from the film and was inspired by the film. And this has some like really worldly influences to it. There's a lot of like folk music invoked of like so many different cultures that it's just really such an interesting listen on that principle alone. And like you're getting so many sounds and ideas across the like hour of this. It's hard not to find something you're not gonna like. Only ever heard it once though, and I need to hear it more, but it's really good. On to the R's, which means I've got this out of order, and I've got to fix that real quick and talk about the Replacements, All Shook Down. This I bought because I love the Replacements. I was like, I don't care if this sucks or not, I'm gonna buy it. I haven't heard it, but I will hear it sometime soon. Their last album, obviously. This is the funniest one I own because it's like this collage on the inside, but all of the photos are like terrible and generic. And then on this side, you've got, some like double exposed photos and whatnot, all in sepia tone. But it's like it almost feels like this cassette release itself is like a big joke. Like, I don't get it. It's kind of bad. But that's also kind of the charm. Yeah, I don't really know. I really don't know. It's funny to me. But I saw this, I was like, okay, if I don't grab this today, I'm never gonna see it again. But yeah, I'll listen to it at some point. R's continued. Rush 2112. This cassette sounds like exceptional. There is no reason this should be produced as good as it is, because it sounds like it was like produced, mixed, and mastered for cassette, because maybe that's just a reflection of how popular the album is, but this is so good sounding. this, like, it blew me away in the best sense of the word. This also, interestingly, both sides are 19 minutes and 37 seconds. And that's because they actually cut the grand finale portion of 2112 so it would be perfectly spaced, which is interesting. Yeah. Not my favorite Rush album, but it's really good. It's funny how the interior says more pop tapes, as if to imply 2112 is a pop album. I mean, I guess you could maybe make the argument the second half is a pop album. Not a good pop album, but a pop album. Okay, Hemispheres. One of my favorite Rush albums. This is just glorious. This sounds amazing on tape. Yeah, not much to say about it. Pretty standard. Yeah, it's Rush. I love Rush. I notably bought all my Rush tapes because my parents don't like Rush and I do. So I have bought myself everything Rush I own. Signals. This tape doesn't work. I should throw this in the trash, but it's my favorite Rush album, so I'm gonna keep it. Yeah, let's see. Is there even a good band photo in here? No. It's just blank. Yeah, I should throw this in the garbage reasonably, but I like it too much, but it doesn't work. Grace Under Pressure. Awesome album. Sounds great. There's this really funny photo of them in there. It's so 80s and goofy. I love it. And this actually has lyrics. So their game is improving in 84. But yeah, this album's great. I love it. A lot of great songs on here. Some kind of ones. But yeah, good. Power Windows. Final Rush album, I promise. Also great. Tape's a little beat up. The packaging, rather, there's a tear here. But you get this awesome photo. Oh my gosh, these photos are so good. Once again, lyrics on the inside, nothing terribly special. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna wrap this up in this video. So, if I can get this back in. There. But yeah. Not much needs to be said about those other than they all sound great, bar Signals. Because that tape is literally broken. Spiritualized, laser-guided melodies. Really, really good kind of dream progressive pop album with some shoegaze stuff in there. There's a lot of really great songs in here. I haven't heard it in a while, but it's got some it sounds really pretty, and I just need to get into Spiritualized proper. And this has this little funny mail-in thing, which I would mail this in, but this is a piece of history. This is hilarious. I might post like scan this and post a screenshot of it because it's really dated and funny. Yeah. But this album, nothing too crazy. This has some nice little colored versions of the album cover. Need to listen to it more. I'm sure it's really good. Because I did like it to like it. It would, I don't know, I'd give it like a 7 or 8 out of 10. That'll be confirmed or denied in a more recent listen. Strokes, New Abnormal. Favorite Strokes album. Like it a lot. It's like the only one I really love. Because I'm weird. band photo. Also very flimsy plastic. I've heard this so much on cassette, it's kind of wearing out, so I might have to buy another one, because there's a lot at my local record store. Yeah, I like it a lot. Some of my favorite production of Rick Rubin's in recent years, because most of the time he ruins perfectly fine albums, or at least diminishes my enjoyment of it. Last but not least, Tyler the Creator, Igor, on this pretty pink tape. I listened to this a bunch, and I kind of slowly accrued more and more enjoyment for it. It's a really great breakup album. This annoys me. Inside, those aren't lyrics, those are production credits. Why would you do that? That's stupid. But, yeah, that all said, that is my tape collection. Thank you for watching if you did. I'll do a vinyl video and CD video at some other time. I don't know when, but if there's enough demand, I will. Yeah, thanks for watching.